CIAM 2026 Certified Identity and Access Manager Exam Tips. All you need to know. Question 1. What is the primary purpose of Identity and Access Management, IAM? To encrypt all data, to manage digital identities and control access to resources, to build firewalls, to back up hard drives. IAM ensures the right people have the right access to the right resources at the right time. Question 2. Which principle ensures that users have only the permissions they need? Maximum access, least privilege, open access, identity federation. Least privilege minimizes the risk of unauthorized access or damage. Question 3. What does the in the CIA triad stand for? Accountability, availability, authorization, authentication. Confidentiality, integrity, and availability are the core pillars of security. Question 4. SAML is most commonly used for database encryption, single sign-on, SSO, in federated environments, email filtering, local user creation. Security Assertion Markup Language, SAML, allows identity providers to pass credentials to service providers. Question 5. Which access control model uses roles to assign permissions? DAC, MAC, RBAC, ABAC. Role-based access control, RBAC, simplifies management by grouping permissions by job function. Question 6. What is identity lifecycle management? The life of a computer, managing identity from onboarding to offboarding. A software update process, network monitoring. It covers the entire journey, provisioning, maintenance, and deprovisioning. Question 7. Multi-factor authentication, MFA, usually requires how many factor types? 1, 2 or more, exactly 5, 0. MFA combines something you know, have, or are. Question 8. Which of the following is a something you are factor? Password, smart card, fingerprint, PIN. Biometrics are unique physiological characteristics. Question 9. What is the role of an identity provider, IDP? To store files, to authenticate users and provide identity assertions, to provide internet service, to manufacture hardware. The IDP is the system that manages user credentials and verifies their identity. Question 10. OAuth 2.0 is primarily a framework for authentication, authorization, file transfer, password hashing. OAuth 2.0 allows applications to obtain limited access to user accounts on an HTTP service. Question 11. What is segregation of duties, SOD? Assigning all tasks to one person, splitting critical tasks among different people to prevent fraud, working in different buildings, having two passwords. SOD is a key internal control to prevent error and fraud. Question 12. What is a zombie account? An account for a deceased user, an inactive or abandoned account that remains enabled, a computer virus, a high-security account. These accounts are security risks because they can be exploited unnoticed. Question 13. ABAC stands for Alternative-Based Access Control, Attribute-Based Access Control, Automatic Basic Access Control, Audit-Based Access Control. ABAC uses characteristics, attributes, of the user, resource, and environment to make access decisions. Question 14. OpenID Connect, OIDC, sits on top of which protocol? FTP, SAML, OAuth 2.0, SSH. OIDC adds an identity layer to the OAuth 2.0 authorization framework. Question 15. What is provisioning? Deleting an account. Creating and configuring access for a new identity. Changing a password. Monitoring traffic. Provisioning is the process of setting up IT infrastructure or user accounts. Question 16. In IAM, what is an entitlement? A user's salary. A specific permission or privilege granted to an identity. The user's job title. A type of firewall. Entitlements define what an identity is allowed to do within a system. Question 17. What is the main benefit of CIAM, System for Cross-Domain Identity Management? Faster internet. Automating the exchange of user identities between domains. Cloud. Stronger encryption. Lowering hardware costs. CIAM standardizes identity data for easier automation between cloud apps. Question 18. Which access control model is managed by the owner of the resource? MAC, DAC, RBAC, rule-based. Discretionary access control, DAC, allows the owner to grant or revoke access at their discretion. Question 19. What is a service account? An account for a customer service rep, a non-human account used by an application to run tasks, a free email account, a bank account. Service accounts are used by automated processes, not people. Question 20. Identity Governance and Administration, IGA, focuses on coding websites, compliance, policy, and audit of identity management, installing antivirus, buying software. IGA provides the framework for managing identity risk and meeting regulatory requirements.